This is Brandon with Fleet Feet, and today we've got not just one, but two shoes from two different brands, the Brooks Glycerin Max versus the New Balance More V5. And we're gonna talk about both of these shoes. We're gonna break them down, so let's get into it. So why are we reviewing both of these shoes? Well, Brooks has been innovating more and more and has actually fallen into a max cushion daily trainer. And the New Balance More V5 is one of the best max cushion shoes out there right now. They both have really high stacks and they're both pretty innovative shoes from two very high profile brands. While Brooks has been innovating and creating a shoe like the Brooks Glycerin, New Balance has decided to add even more stack to the more. So right off the bat, let's just kind of knock out some stats. The Brooks Glycerin Max has a women's weight of 9.5 ounces or 269 grams, and the men's 10.5 at 297 grams. Whereas the New Balance More V5 has comparable weight in 8.6 ounces and 243 grams for the women's model, and 11.3 ounces or 320 grams for the men's model. The price of the Glycerin Max comes in at $200 and the New Balance More V5 at $155. And the drop of the Brooks Glycerin Max is 6 millimeters with a 4.25 millimeter stack in the heel and 39.25 in the toe, with the New Balance More V5 at 44 in the heel and 40 in the toe with a 4 millimeter drop. Okay, now that we've got all of that out of the way, let's start with some similarities. What makes these shoes similar? Well, they're both max cushion daily trainers. They both have soft foams, they have high stacks, and they are really competitive shoes in the same field. They also have really wide and stable bases to them, so you can tell that especially in the forefoot, these are really wide, stable outsoles. And they both have really thick, warm, and plush comfortable uppers. You can tell from Brooks, this is just a continuation from the Glycerin, so it is going to be a more elevated Glycerin. It's going to have more stack, more foam, more cushioning on foot, and it's got a new foam called DNA Tuned. The New Balance More V5 is a step up from the 1080. So if the 1080 wasn't enough cushioning and foam for you, there is a higher stack here with the More V5. But what's different about these shoes? Well, the Glycerin Max actually will cost you $45 more, so the cheaper option is the New Balance More V5. The Glycerin Max also has a bit more of a wider and more accommodating fit. So if you're someone with a wider foot and you need a bit of a wider toe box and you need a wider shoe all around, then the upper for the Brooks Glycerin Max might work better for you. But the upper for the More V5 is just going to be a bit more narrow. And for Brooks, this is the innovation at the highest level. This is going to be all of the tricks out of the bag from Brooks. This is the shoe that they decided to really put a ton of effort toward this past year. The new Brooks DNA Tuned foam is a nitrogen infused foam, so it is going to be a little bit firmer, it's going to be more responsive, and it's going to be a little bit faster on foot, whereas the New Balance More V5 is made up of an EVA foam. It's going to be more soft, it's going to be more cushioned, and it's going to have that really plush step-in feel. The Glycerin also has a more aggressive drop to it, so it's just going to have more of that forward momentum. It's going to have a stronger rocker system to it as well, so it's going to have that more aggressive, fast turnover. Whereas the More V5, it's just that shoe that you're going to be putting on for recovery days, for easy days, when you're just trying to get out the house and slog a few miles. This shoe is really going to do the trick. But which of these shoes is right for you? If style is a top priority, then I would definitely go with the Brooks Glycerin. It is more futuristic looking. It has really subtle but really nice clean detailing to it. Brooks really knocked it out of the park with the actual look and design aesthetic of this shoe. It almost kind of looks like a rocket ship going up into space. I know, I don't know where this shoe came from Brooks, but this is innovation for them at its highest level. I would also choose this shoe if you want a more aggressive rocker system. You can tell that while this shoe has a bit of a rocker in the midfoot, right in the toe area is where this shoe really starts to take off. and the toe off of this shoe is really aggressive. If you're looking for an overall firmer and faster feeling shoe, then the Brooks Glycerin is a great bet as well. If you're looking to try something new and you want a little bit of innovation from Brooks, if you're looking for a Brooks shoe, you've tried the Glycerin 21 or the Brooks Ghost Max 2 in the past, and you enjoyed both those models, then the Glycerin Max is going to be a good option for you. Now, I would recommend the New Balance More V5 if you're looking for a shoe that is very plush, it is very soft. You're looking for a slower but more steady option that is going to be great for daily training miles and recovery day. If you're someone who loves fresh foam and you've run in the 1080 before and you're just looking for that next step up, you're looking for more max cushion, you're looking for a little bit more foam on foot, and you want a really nice, wide, stable platform, then the More V5 is going to be your best bet. And if you're looking for a bit of a lower drop than that of the Glycerin Max, then this will be a really good shoe for you. If you want to learn even more about either one of these shoes, you can go online at fleetfeet.com, where our review team has tested both of these products and have put tons of miles in them and shared their written thoughts. But for now, if you want to check out even more videos about either one of these shoes, we've got full reviews of them right here on YouTube.